Hey everyone, it's John. Welcome back to the channel. Good as always to have you along. It's that time of the year again.
It's a wonderful night for Oscar. Who will win?
I just want an Oscar.
Keep my wife's name out your...
It's Oscar time. So what does that mean? That means I'm working my way through all the Oscar nominated movies. But as I start going through the list and exploring all the Oscar nominated movies, I was thinking in my head, there's probably some great films here that just slipped right under the radar and maybe you haven't even seen yet. So I put together a list of just 4 movies that I think are notable, that are Oscar nominated, that I think are worth your time. And although there has been some big Oscar nominated movies this year, such as Your One Battles After Another, F1, Sinners, Marty Supreme, Frankenstein, K-Pop Demon Hunters, the list goes on and on. This will be a list of some notable ones that are a little bit smaller that might have flew right under your radar that I think are noteworthy and worth checking out. So with that, I'll just jump right in, and I will admit, number 4 had a larger release than probably the rest of these and is probably the most well-known out of this list. But I've talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people did not see Bugonia.
I'm a high-profile female corporate executive. Think of it like you abducted the governor.
That was really good. My pulse is racing right now. I researched, I observed, and discovered you.
You know this is crazy, right?
You're killing our planet.
Alien fellas.
I respectfully disagree.
On which part?
Primarily, I'm not an alien.
So chances are, if you've seen a Yorgos Lanthimos movie, you know what you're getting into. If you saw Poor Things or any of the collaborations he's had so far with Emma Stone, you know he is all about subverting expectation, pushing you to your comfort level, style, creativity, and substance. And my biggest hope for you coming into Bugonia is that you have no idea what it's about, because when I came into this, I really had no idea what it was about. Was pleasantly surprised. People will be mixed on the ending of this film, and I will admit, for me, it probably didn't work. I don't know if it exactly stuck the landing, but I will say this, it's a very interesting ride and keeps you compelled the whole entire time. But if you watch this for anything, it is of course Emma Stone. When you look at what she has done in the last 10 years and how diverse her career has become, it is undeniable that she has earned her 2 Academy Awards. But I think the biggest surprise here is Jesse Plemons. He is wildly twisted, mixed up, and just confused in this movie in all the right ways. And this film keeps you guessing all the way till the end. It is worthy of its Oscar nominations. I don't think it'll win any, but it is worthy of it. Once again, the ending might keep people divided, but it's certainly one of those movies where if you're watching it with somebody else, you'll turn to the person next to you and go, whoa. Because that's exactly what we did. I love movies like that keep you talking, that stay with you long after. This is one of those movies where days later you will be like, wait, maybe it could have ended like this, or you know what, maybe this was it, or maybe that was it, or maybe she was, well, I don't know. It is worth it. Check it out, and it is number 4 on my list.
That was really good. My pulse is racing right now.
Next on my list is a film that works on many different levels, and I would say out of everyone on this list has the best ensemble cast. Everyone here is giving Oscar-worthy performances for sure, all the way to the lead, down to supporting cast, and it might not work for everyone. It is a half foreign language, half English film, but I think everyone who does give it a chance will find something sentimental in Sentimental Value.
I wish I could make films like you do.
My father is a really good director. He sees something in you. Hi, Papa.
Hey.
Sentimental Value.
I've seen Stellan Skarsgård in so many great films. He has an extensive filmography, but I would say this is his crowning achievement. And it's no wonder he's already won so many accolades for this movie. He is just the anchor of this story. His character, Gustav, is a father who's been estranged from his 2 daughters, who enters their life after their mother passes away. But on top of that, he's a film director who is looking to make his final movie. Renata Reinsve plays his daughter, Nora, and she is incredible in this movie. She was in Joachim Schur's previous film, The Worst Person in the World, and she is doing double duty along with Stellan Skarsgård. They are both the leads here. It is as much her performance in her movie as it is his. Thrown into the mix is Elle Fanning, but this is a very subtle, nuanced performance from Elle Fanning as well. It could have been very well one note, but she adds a lot of depth to this performance. But like I said, the reason to watch this is for Skarsgård and Reinsve's performance. They have such great chemistry together, and no matter what language she is speaking, you cannot keep your eyes off of her and this performance. The highlight of Sentimental Value is that no performance is wasted in this film. Everybody has something to contribute to everyone else's character development. If you're looking for depth, heart, and a little bit more, and don't mind reading a few subtitles, then I don't think you can go wrong with sentimental value.
I wish I could make films like you do.
I have heard people say they were stressed out from one battle after another, even more stressed out from Marty Supreme, but no Oscar-nominated film has stressed me out more this season than the wildly twisted, dark, exciting, and the masterfully acted and weirdly titled If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
We just got home, and you would not believe.
We are out of time. I have another patient coming, so.
Wait, now? What about the 10-minute warning?
Yeah, I just wasn't paying attention.
I can see you now. This is supposed to be what it's like. This isn't it. This can't be it. Everything is under control.
I don't know if I would have recommended this film on the surface, but it deserves notoriety for one actress and one actress only, and that is Rose Byrne. She pours her heart out into this role and carries this stressful film to the very end and is worth her Oscar nomination, and I would say Oscar win for this movie. And a surprising grounded performance from Conan O'Brien, which you rarely get to see. This is one of those films where there's more that meets the eye, and as the time goes by, you start to feel the stress and anxiety that she is feeling all the way up until the last frame of this movie. Without getting too deep in the weeds, Rose Byrne plays a mother who is struggling to survive as she is taking care of her sick daughter as her husband is away, and as a mother navigating all of the unexpected problems that life can bring. And in this movie, some of them are very unexpected. And as a viewer, Rose Byrne brings a presence to this role that really makes you feel for her. You want her to make the right decisions. You want her to power through. You want her to do the best she can. You're on her side. But unfortunately, I think all of the responsibility that weighs down on her forces her into these bad situations and sometimes not navigating it the right way. But whether she's making the right moves or the wrong moves, she is so captivating in this. But I would say this is like an Uncut Gems mixed with a David Lynch film. It's a little heavy at times, a little surreal. So if you don't mind seeing the dark twisted spiral akin to something of like Black Swan, then you would really enjoy Rose Byrne's performance in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
You've missed the last few weeks of family sessions.
I told you what happened. Our entire ceiling fell down, and we're living out of the hotel.
Yes on these, but no on the wine.
So I have seen all the movies, I enjoy all the movies, but out of all the Oscar nominated films this year, I think the one that stayed with me the most, that resonated with me the most, and kept me thinking long after the film had ended would have probably been Train Dreams.
In the forest, every least thing's important. It's all threaded together, so you can't tell where one thing ends and another begins.
Do you think bad things that we do follow us through life?
I don't know. I've seen bad men raised up and good men brought to the knees. Beautiful, ain't it?
What is?
All of it. Every bit of it.
The film follows Joel Edgerton's character Robert as he navigates life in the 20th century American West. What seems like a very simple story on the surface, he's just a man trying to create a life for himself, dreams of maybe owning his own business. He kind of goes from job to job, but finds steady success as a lumberjack with aspirations of doing more. Where this film really shines though is it shows the beauty of the American West. The cinematography in this is incredible. My friend Luce was just asking me, what is cinematography? I will direct anybody to Train Dreams. Watch this movie and you will see what cinematography can do. The visuals in this movie are so striking. There are images in this film that have just stayed with me, and it is the kind of film that makes you want to go out into nature and explore the beauty of life. As I was watching the movie, I was thinking, why am I sitting here watching this movie and why am I not out there doing what he is doing? It takes you to a simpler time where people were just relying on other people. That teaches you if you have a dream, whether it's big or small, you have to put on your boots every day and keep going and build your dream and keep your eye on the prize, and how the value of that becomes even stronger once you have a family. Joel Edgerton is definitely putting in the performance of his career in this. What I like about this performance is it's not big and bombastic. It's very subtle, it's nuanced, it's small. The movie itself is a slow build, but through that slow build, you see a character evolution in Robert that is worth the wait. And honestly, honestly brings you to tears once you see the world through his eyes. And Joel Edgerton would be enough, but when Felicity Jones enters the picture and a small supporting role by William H. Macy, the film even becomes stronger. I think it asks a lot of profound questions like what makes a life worth living, how other people shape the person you are. But I also think on a very just surface level, the film is a masterclass in framing, in acting, in story development, in story adaptation. This is based off of a novella. I've heard some people describe it as like a slow burn, which I would not argue with. I did watch it in 2 parts, and it really does lend itself to watching it in 2 parts. You're seeing the evolution of Robert's life, so there is a good middle point if you needed to take a break and then finish it. But no matter how you decide to watch it, there is something you will take away from it. There's so many great Oscar-nominated films. I wouldn't say Train Dreams is my favorite, but it is one that has stayed with me. Why? Because of the striking visuals, the acting performances, what it means on a humanistic level. It's a life lesson, it's a history lesson, and it's a beautiful story and a profound film. So if you have the time and you can only watch one film on this list, I would recommend that to be Train Dreams.
We just cut down trees that have been here for 500 years. Upsets a man's soul whether you recognize it or not.
So that's it, just 4 notable Oscar-nominated films that have slipped a little bit under the radar, but I think are noteworthy, so check them out if you have not. There have been some great Oscar-nominated films this year, and we will find out who the big winners are on Sunday, March 15th. But with that, have you seen any of these movies? What's your favorite Oscar-nominated film this year? Let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for coming along as always, and I will see you guys at the movies.
Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.